Hi, welcome to my day 14 challenge showdown video. As you can see, I'm painting today. I'm working on a doghouse for Mr. Marley. A little paint on my face. So, before I go any further, today is day 14, so that's week 2 weeks, and I took my measurements today. I'm a little excited, as you can tell. So, let me tell you about those before we talk about anything else. Um, when I started on day 1, I was chest 61, waist 57, and hips 64. Day 7, I was chest 58 and 3/4, waist 56 and a half, and hips still 64. Those hips. It's a family thing. It's really not my fault. And here we are at day 14, and chest 58, waist 54, and hips still 64. I think a lot of the not losing my hips yet has to do with I'm more mobile on my upper half of body than my lower half due to my legs. So once I have my knee surgeries, I know that'll greatly improve. But I know I must be losing weight because I'm losing inches and my clothes are fitting a little better. I'm noticing differences. So we have a total weight loss of 3 inches in my chest, 3 inches in my waist, and 0 in my hips. And I am bloated this week, so I probably have a little more than that. But isn't that awesome? That's really cool. Because I've messed up a little bit along the way. I try to own up to that because admitting it is cool. It's like it doesn't do me or you any good for me to pretend like I don't make mistakes or make bad choices, because really that's just silly. We all make bad choices and mistakes, and it's just silly to walk around in life pretending like we don't, because then we don't get the opportunity that comes along with admitting things, admitting when we're wrong. Um, Wrong is not a bad word. It's actually a great word, because being wrong, which is associated with losing, by the way, which I happen to be very fond of, or I wouldn't be a Raiders fan. Best losers in the league. Losing is better than winning, if you ask me. When we lose, we learn to challenge ourselves to be stronger and better. If we won all the time, we'd just be really good at winning, and we know how annoying a really good winner can be, but a poor loser. So admitting we're wrong is an opportunity for growth, whereas pretending that we're always right doesn't really help us grow a whole lot. So I messed up again yesterday. I must confess my sins to you. I had an affair with the good doctor, Dr. Pepper, as you know, my ex-husband, who I divorced 2 weeks ago. And I want to say that he wasn't really all that. Not what I remembered him to be at all. And instead of me getting the energy from the caffeine that I used to get from Dr. Pepper, I felt crappy. It's funny how when we detox those things out of our body, and try them again, they don't have that same effect. And I attribute that to our bodies adjusting to chemicals and relying on them, because it is proven that addictive agents are put into our foods to keep us wanting them and thinking that they're benefiting us when they're really not. So yes, I was bad me again. But it's okay. One of the things I'm doing really well with on this challenge is when I make those bad choices, quickly recognizing that, accepting that, processing it, and just letting it go. Gotta let it go, guys. We can't hang on to the stuff we do wrong. And if we don't admit that we're doing it, we can't let it go, because we're so busy, putting on this representative of who we want to believe we are. And who we want to believe we are doesn't count for anything if we aren't really that person inside. My focus today, I wanted to speak a little bit on energy. Not just energy of, exercise and stuff like that. That's part of it. Everything is energy. Everything around us is energy. There's constant energy flow, the negative and the positive effects of energy. For me, I'm very sensitive to energy, of others' energy, of the world energy, my own energy, and negative energy attaches to me when I'm not paying attention to that, and so then I take it on. Luckily, I'm starting to recognize that quicker. That was part of my Dr. Pepper relapse yesterday. And I dealt with that. So being aware of energy, seeking out positive energy to promote more positive energy. I've learned this week that when I use my arm weights, when I'm feeling the negative energy or frustration or anger or loneliness, because loneliness is a big energy. You know, it's like it can be all consuming. But if I take that energy, I turn on my music, I grab my little weights, and I just do my arm lifts, you know, and I work out a little bit, and I focus on turning the negative energies into positive ones by processing what's going on with me. I have my favorite songs I like to sing along to when I do that. I won't sing to you now because I sound like fighting cats, but it's okay. So, yeah, that's day 14. I'm going to get back to painting. I don't have a whole lot of time before it's scorchingly over 100 degrees here in Sacramento, California. Um, but that's okay because the paint will dry quickly and I'm working on a base coat. So, well, thank you so much for celebrating day 14 with me. Getting thinner as we go along here. Thank you. Much love to all of you and many blessings. Have a great day.